We've got a spectacle here, a tremendous light show hyping up the crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a top-5 team in this conference, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Same tailback, another carry. Running with purpose. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
To throw, it's Stockton. That's caught. It's Branch. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. He hands it off from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to throw it deep. Deep shot caught down inside the 20.
Chris, we've talked about this guy all week. We sat down with him yesterday in the production meeting. He had that look in his eye that he thought he might have a big day. And, man, is he off to a good start. Play after play, matchup after matchup. This guy puts the ball right on the money to give them big yards through the air.
Man tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Grab behind the line. It's McCray. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. They can't stop him. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Throw to the left, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dropping back. It's Simmons. Caught over the middle. It's Diggs. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And the Bulldogs will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Keeps it on the draw. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of it.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Scanning the field. It's Simmons. Nice grab. It's Lacy. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Lacy. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he finds his target. He has the first. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Hands off to the left. Has the 1st down and more. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky. He didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble to his left. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Dogs. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. One more play here in the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass ball is incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Now here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Back to throw. It's Simmons. Running back grabs it on a screen. Powers through. Finding space at the 20. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And they'll try the quarterback sneak.
No, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Offense facing second and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. but he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Scanning the field. It's Simmons. Bringing pressure. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It seems like this quarterback, anytime he gets pressure, he likes to go to his left, being a left-handed quarterback. This time he just tries to do too much, and the ball gets intercepted.
First play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Tight end goes in motion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like
looking deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's in the clear. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down. The Dogs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the 1st down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage. You get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert to this and get their call and get ready to play.
The Dogs moving quickly down the field here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Gives it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The pass rush closing in. The screen pass complete to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. To throw, it's Stockton. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Wallace. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
That's a big 1st down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the 2nd half on offense, so they need points right here.
That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Pass. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Pass complete. It's second down now. But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Throw to the running back in the flat. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Finds his man, has the first down. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And sack sets up second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Lacy. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
And they'll just down it right here. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pocket breaking down. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Just a great call here by the offensive coordinator. The quarterback does a good job of recognizing the matchup that he wants. Puts the ball up and away from the defender where the receiver can run underneath it for a big gain.
Breaks into the clear. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Georgia.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Pressure is coming. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Fire to the right side, complete. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down, and he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. sixth play in this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. He's picked for a third time tonight. Breaks into the open. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a bootleg looking to throw. It's a dart right down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle to 25, but what a play for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Looking for some space. It's Lacy. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking downfield. It's Simmons. He's running out of time here. Here he goes. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
And the Rebels trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Quick pass. The catch is made. Second effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Send the back in motion. To the air. It's Simmons. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Short pass finds the tight end.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. Drop back in coverage. Keep everything in front of you. Force that quarterback to have to check the ball down. And then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
The offense has been pretty efficient. They've made 2 out of 3 fourth down tries so far. They'll try it again here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
To throw, it's Stockton. Looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Oh, a reverse. And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They come up on first down. Clock running. Final minute here of the third quarter. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's lean. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
2nd down, looking to throw it. On the move now. Breaks an open space. Picks up the 1st and is still going. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The pass rush closing in. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Fires it on the move. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, up and good. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And there's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
To the air, it's Stockton. Quick throw to the left. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And they tack on the extra point. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Eludes a tackle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. The defense has got it. He's in the clear. He's past the 30. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Dogs. All the way back for a scoop and score. This place going crazy.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Simmons. He escapes the pocket. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
My gosh, Chris. It's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Looking deep downfield to the left. It is intercepted. He could go at the 30 now. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's how you finish a play.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route.
Here he goes. He's in the clear. The 10. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Back to throw. It's Grant. And it falls incomplete.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a huge deficit.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Pressure is coming. Quick throw over the middle. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
The Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. It's It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Working clock with the ground game. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Sticking with the running game. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
That's reeled in. It's Thomas. What a move, and he's free. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. After the sack on first down, it's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for some space. It's Diggs. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quick completion to the tight end. Now here he goes.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a...
Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Is good, and they add to the lead. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let